Yo, what's going on, people? This is Shok. Interesting video for you guys today. For those of you who may not know, which I'm sure it's a lot of you, because when it comes to negative Sony news, for some reason in this community, it's rarely reported unless it's coming from Icy Rhythms or Review Tech USA. But these same people who jump at any bit of negative Nintendo news, whether it be big or small, they fail to report things like this. But basically after Sony's event, their stock dropped 2.7%. Now, the weird thing about this is that Nintendo stock went up 2%, like at the exact same time. So for some reason, Sony's unveiling of the PS4, it made the stock drop and it made Nintendo's go up. Now, my thoughts on the matter as to why this happened, I kind of agree with what the Escapist said. They say right here, a pledge to reinvest in the Vita. Okay, the stockholders, they do not like the Vita. The fact that Sony said, oh, we're going to do this to the Vita and that, I guess that, scared the stockholders because the Vita is not really doing that much right now. You see what I'm saying? Not showing the console itself, I don't think that's the reason for the stock drop. Like, the physicality of the system itself, that has nothing to do with anything. And they say, or a scary number, which which is basically the price. Those 2 points, the Vita and the price, the fact that 8 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM, that is very scary because that spells a very expensive console. Now, what a lot of people say is, oh, well, you could get RAM cheap these days. You could get 4 gigs of RAM, for $50, nowadays, which is true. But you guys gotta understand that console RAM is not the same as PC RAM. Console RAM is very specialized. It costs money to shrink the RAM down, to size to be able to, be put into a console. You see what I'm saying? So console RAM is a lot more expensive than off-the-shelf, straight-up PC parts, excuse me. Especially when it's GDDR5. Like, that is crazy. 8 gigs of GDDR5, and then what is it, like 126 megabytes bandwidth speed? Like, that is crazy good RAM, and that's a lot of it. So that is going to be very, very expensive. So I'd say because of the specs themselves, that's why the stocks dropped, because their investors are looking at this and they're like, oh no, it's the PS3 situation, all over again, basically. Another news, where is it at? Jack Tretton confirmed that the final specs of the PS4 are not final. He said the PS4 is still in development in terms of final specs and design. And I read in another article where he said they could be subject to change and something along those lines. So it's kind of weird how Sony would come out and talk about the specs if the specs weren't final. Like, why would you do that? Why would you set yourself up again like you did in 2005 where the specs weren't final, and then you say you come back at a later date and the specs have changed. You shouldn't do that unless the specs are final. So the stock has dropped, Nintendo's went up, and the specs are subject to change. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, I'm trying to downplay the Sony event. Like, no, you guys have seen my videos. The event was amazing. I'm hyped. I'm pumped for the PS4. You guys know I love Sony. I'm just doing this because nobody else will report these things. Nobody else. Nobody will do this. And you guys know me. I always have to, make a point. Even if it's a video talking about news, I always have to make a point. Now, y'all know damn well if this happened with Nintendo, their stock dropped or something. Damn well you see videos left and right of this shit. You know you would. And then people talking about, oh, well, there's no positive Wii U news to report. Then how come in January 11th right here, Nintendo stock had went up? January 11th. You didn't see any videos of that, did you? Nope. You didn't see it. Watch Dogs confirmed for the Wii U. Where are the videos on that? You didn't see it. Now, some people are going to say, oh, well, it's just, it's Watch Dogs, we saw that coming or whatever. It's a multiplat. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter. Funny thing is, if the Wii U lost the multiplat, you would see videos on that. So how come you don't see videos when it gets one? You see what I'm saying? That makes no sense. Matter of fact, when Metro, proof right here, proof. When Metro was announced that it got canceled for the Wii U, videos left and right about that. But Watch Dogs confirmed for the Wii U. You didn't see anything about that. Sony stock drops. Nothing about that. Nintendo's rises. You don't see anything about that. Just just further exposure of this community and how biased and how just bullshit this community is. But that's for this video. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you folks later. Peace.